This is the 2C Media Network. Live from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk at the Tom O'Neill Memorial Studios in Jackson, at least for now, this is Steve Sporty Balls. I'm Harry von Stuttgart, and get ready for 45 minutes to an hour of sports scores and more. Presented by the L2C Media Network. Now, with the details, the headlines, and the day and night in sports, here's our bare knuckle boob, Steve the Baxman Baxley. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the broadcast. As you can see, we are still here, and we plan to be still here. We plan to be here for a lot longer. I assure you folks, we're going to be here. Or my name isn't whatever my name's supposed to be. But anyway, glad to be here. We're glad you're here for tonight's edition of Steve's Sporty Balls. In fact, tonight, as our reading said, this is a bare knuckles edition of the broadcast. And if I can... do I have it right? Yep, I do. Okay, let's plug this in. Plug this in, and what we're going to do right now is we're going to get you up to date on some bare knuckle fighting. That's right. They are in a very good place. Let's see, do we have everything here? We should. Boom. They are right now in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Changes, not being left in the dark.
Well, this is true. It is BYB 10, the Biloxi Brawl from the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. And right now we are looking at round 4 of 7 of a women's bare knuckle beatdown, as I'm going to call it. Now, we've had to turn the sound down because obviously, if we were to bring you any of it live, we would probably, and I have a feeling, nope, not yet. The round is over. And wow. One of the opponents has, oh boy, she has a big, huge problem. She's got looks like a busted nose and a little blood coming out of the brow of her eye. Can we? Yeah, so right now we are in the 5th round, and I mean, nice sharp jab to the eye of Patty Sanchez. I mean, this is wild. And it's once again a triad or trigun. It's a it's a triangle shaped ring, and we're now into round 5 of 7. And I'm gonna say this: they are really hitting some nice spots. Patty has gone 7-round distance. I'm going to make sure that the vocals are a little low, so there we go. So you can just hear me, and you're going to see me here. A good friend of mine, Claudia Trejos, is one of the anchors for this sporting event. I mean, this is pretty good. They are actually fighting in bare knuckle style. I mean, this is a new wave of boxing, bare knuckles boxing. So Petty Suarez is in the gold trunks, and I mean, this is very even right now. So we will get back to this in the 7th round. Let's get you ready for some big action here. Did we sign off here? No, we didn't. Pithy. Okay, so obviously, here we are. Okay, can we okay. So okay, now I understand. All right. Let's get you updated Major League Baseball scores, and we'll come back as soon as we can to the bare knuckle boxing from Biloxi, Mississippi. Okay, right now in the 5th inning, it is the Blue Jays over the Angels. It is in the bottom of the 5th inning. Blue Jays lead the Angels 1-0. Also in the bottom of the 5th, Seattle Mariners lead the Houston Astros 4-0. And top of the 5th, Pirates and Padres, oh my, they are tied at 1. Okay, let's go to the final scores. Shallst we? We shallst. Washington Nationals over the Colorado Rockies, 13-7, 13-14, and 0. Colorado Rockies, 7-12 and 1. Ramirez gets the big win. He's 1-0. And Gomber gets the loss. He's 2-5. Red Sox over the Orioles, 5-3, 5-13 and 1 for the Sox. 3-7-0 for the Orioles. Eovaldi gets a win for the Sox. He's 2-2. Aiken gets a loss for the Orioles. He's 1-1. All right. Kansas City Royals over the Minnesota Twins, 7-3, 7-11 and 0 for the Royals, 3-11 and 1 for the Twins. Singer gets the good rap of the victory. He's 2-0. Archer gets his second loss for the Twins. Cardinals over the Brewers, 8-3, 8-12 and 3 for the Cards, 3-6-1 for the Brews. Liberatore gets the win for the Cards. He's 1-0. Hauser gets the loss for the Brews. He's 3-5. Texas Rangers over the Oakland Athletics, 11-4, 11-18 and 2 for the Rangers, 4-10 and 0 for the Athletics. Hearn gets the win. He's 3-3. Logue gets the loss for the Athletics. He's 2-4. Guardians dispatched the Tigers 8-1, 8-11 and 0 for the Guardians, 1-10 and 0 for the Tigers. Bieber gets the big win for the Guardians. He's 2-3. And Fado gets the loss for the Tigers. He's 1-2. Marlins beat the Braves 4-1, 4-8-0 for the Florida Marlins, 1-5-0 for the Atlanta Braves. Alcantara gets the big win. He's 5-2. For the Marlins, Davidson gets the loss for the Braves. He's 1-2. And Solsar gets the save for the Marlins. That is his second. Tampa Rays beat the New York Yankees 3-1, 3-7 and 0 for the Rays, 1-4-0 for the Yankees. Big winner was Feyereisen, or actually, yeah, the big winner, Feyereisen for the Rays. He's 4-0. Lutage gets a loss for the Yanks. He's 1-2. And Pocky, or Pochi, gets his second save for the Rays. Cincinnati Reds beat the San Francisco Giants 3-2, 3-5-0 for Reds, 2-12-0 for the Giants. Gutierrez gets the win. He's 1-6. Wood gets lost. He's 3-4. And Sandillion gets his third save for the Reds. Oh, goody. Rockies over the Nationals. By the way, let me check something out here before we do anything so I don't sound like I screwed up. Okay, the Nationals beat the Rockies in the second game. So, first game went to the Rockies of this doubleheader, 3-2. The final score, 3-10-0 for the Rocks, 2-8-2 for the Nationals. Cole gets the win for the Rocks. He's 4-2. Finnegan gets the loss for the Nationals. He's 1-1. And Bard gets his 11th save. Orioles over the Red Sox, 4-2, 4-7-1 for the Orioles, 2-9-1 for the Red Sox. Nabel, is that right? Oh, it's Crable. Crable gets the win for the Orioles in the first game. Obviously, we did the second game. He gets win. He's 2-3. Winkowski gets lost. He's 0-1, and Lopez gets his sixth save. For whom? For the Orioles, I do believe. Yes, thank you. Cubs over the White Sox, 5-1, 5-10-0 for the Cubbies, 1-7-1 for the White Sox. Thompson with the win for the Cubs. He's 5-0. Cuerto gets a loss for the White Sox. He's 0-1. Dodgers over the Diamondbacks, 3-2, 3-10-0 for the Dodgers, 2-5-0 for the Diamondbacks. Gonsolin gets the big win for the Dodgers. He's 5-0. Kelly gets the loss for the Diamondbacks. He's 3-3. And Hudson gives the Dodgers his third save. Finally, the Mets over the Phillies, 8-2. 8-10-1 for the Mets. 2-7-0 for the Phils. Walker, Mets Ranger, gets the win. He's 3-0. And Effen gets the loss for the Phils. He's 1-4, and that is your baseball for just a brief, if not shining moment. Let's same to you. Let's check in with the bare knuckle boxing match right now, and this is a championship fight. Can we go to the audio? Okay, let's go check audio here. We'll give you a chance to listen.
They go the distance. It is now in the hands of the judges. What a performance by these women who will be part of history tonight with acknowledgement from the Bare Knuckle Boxing Hall of Fame. 7 rounds, 2 minutes each, and they fight to the finish.
And you know, Paulie, that's what you gotta love about bare knuckle. It's the closest thing to a street fight.
Sure.
You know, you can literally get somebody here in Biloxi. You know, who knew? Who knew? You know, Medina would come in here and look so good.
Yeah. But she has a lot of experience. Again, like I said at the top of the show, you do have to have an array of experience. You got to come from some kind of art form as far as combat is concerned. It's still dangerous if you just come in off the street. When she first got started, she got started under Alan the Talent Belcher, who's now been amazing in bare knuckle. That dude trained with Duke Rufus for years. He was dominant inside the octagon. He is an outstanding Muay Thai practitioner. It was Alan Belcher who got Monica started, and she's just taking it from there.
Very crafty performance tonight, and I've used that word for performance. Her technique, all fighting. You know, you gotta keep that in mind. She fought a very intelligent fight. I guess a good fighter. And made Patty Warren look very, very lethargic, very ordinary.
she said she was tougher, but I don't think it even came down to toughness.
No.
Tonight she was better.
And yeah, the technique, and she fought her fight. She made Patty fight her fight. You never saw Patty with any lateral movement to try to set up a counter, to try to hook off of that. Everything came straight at her. So it actually made it easy for Medina.
Changing distances, picking her off, and then when she got inside, she just, she tied her up.
Man, I was almost waiting for Barbie to climb over the rope and step in there. Like they used to do when they played soccer.
Has Patty defended her belt for the second time? Or is Biloxi's own Monica Medina the new BYB lightweight champion?
And I think this place is going to erupt, Mike.
I agree.
And, this is, again, she's trying to be a great example to all the mothers out there that, hey, it's never too late to get yourself in shape. Go out there with your kids, and if your kids are doing it, you do it.
And now she's got a whole bunch of young adults that she teaches discipline, teaches combat, teaches respect to every single day. There you see that beautiful gold belt in the hands of Scott Burton, the Police Gazette Women's World 135-pound diamond belt. Will it go around the waist of Monica Medina?
And with real diamonds.
Real diamonds, which Scott made sure we knew. There it is.
Damn.
And just as
Those are wow.
this is the fact that one of these women is going to leave.
I'm looking at the belts, and they're ooh. I mean, wow. That belt's got some major that belt's got some major gems. Let's go to Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 7 full main event rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for the official decision. Judge number 1 scores about 68-65, Juarez. Judge number 2 scores about 68-65, Medina. And judge number 3 scores about 67-66, declaring your winner by split decision, and still the BYB Women's Lightweight Champion and the new Police Gazette World Diamond 135-pound champion, Patty Juarez.
I gotta tell you, with some of the action, she fought tough. And I thought she sort of lost in the latter rounds, the 6th and 7th. But man, I mean, it was close. I'm going to say it. It was close. Judges had it as a split decision, but she squeaked it. She squeaked it. She squeaked out. She did good, I will tell you. And once again, bare knuckle fighting is very popular. It is a standing room only, and we're going to see if we can't do the winner here.
Championship fight as the challenger. First and foremost, congratulations. How do you feel making your debut? What was it like fighting in the Trigon?
Man, it was different than anything I've ever done before. Just walking in here, it seemed a little bigger yesterday.
Oh, this is not the winner. This is second place, we'll call her.
We have some Monica Medina fans in the building, do we not? So Monica, since you had fun, are you going to do it again?
Hell yeah! Absolutely, bring me back.
Well, Monica, again, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. One more round of applause for Monica Phenomenon Medina.
Mel Valenzuela just said, "You're coming back." Don't worry.
And Mel's got the check.
You got that right. Great show of class. Monica Medina. How about she comes back and we get a rematch of this great fight?
Okay.
And go with the champ.
Let's go with the
Ladies and
chant.
gentlemen, I'm joined here by the winner and still champion, Patty Juarez. I'm also joined to translate BYB's phenomenal matchmaker, Mel Valenzuela. First off,
You know, I got to tell you this. The Big Mo, the ring announcer and interviewer, the guy's got a snappy outfit, red with little black. I mean, this guy is the fashion plate of bare knuckle boxing ring announcers. I mean, this guy, he oozes much. He is. I mean, what can I say? I just hope I can find a red suit just like what he's got on. I guess I'll say the maroon red.
her children, everybody, her sister, and the BYB. Now, Patty, obviously you want to rest up. You want to heal up before your next fight. Are you looking to get back in the Trigon and now defend 2 belts again sooner rather than later?
¿Quieres pues poner los 2 cinturones después que te alivies un poco?
Para eso estoy. Esto es para mí.
Absolutely, this is for her. She wants to do it. Keep doing it.
That sounds like a plan to me, Patty. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your champion, Patty Juarez.
Alrighty, kids. What a night of bare knuckle fighting. And I got to tell you something, Claudia Trejos. Oh, darling, you look good in the floral outfit. I thought when you wore that black outfit, that was, I mean, you cannot top your black outfit. At least that's what the chat was saying when it, I guess, aired on YouTube. But you topped yourself with this one. Eloquence personified, my good friend. And, oh, God. Claudia Trejos does an excellent job. And I do believe she has a book out. Her autobiography, people. Please buy the book. But, man, she looks good. Can we, is it possible we can... Yeah, give me a little...
Performance by 2 martial artists, because boxing is a martial art. And more than anything, Bob, the display of class by Monica Medina, even though many around to watch the fight may think that she should have both belts around her waist right now, that is what we want to teach the next generation.
Well, her students inspired her to keep fighting, and she came out and fought for a championship. Split decision loss to one of the greatest bare knuckle fighters ever, I think. And she was right there, and I thought she won. But again, she showed class, she showed hard grit, and she made the whole town of Biloxi proud.
Yes, sportsmanship at its best.
Yes, and Benny and Paulie will talk about it in a second. We just had 14 minutes to just take it in, which was tremendous. But Claudia, you've been around this game a long time. We thought maybe Monica Medina would come in and just try to be tougher and be the bully, but you know what? She's got skills.
Yes, and she used those skills and capitalized on the deficiencies that Patty Juarez showed today. Let's be clear on this. Patty Juarez was not the Patty Juarez we've seen before. She was just a little slower, a little sluggish. There was very little snap on that jab. And obviously, Medina did what she needed to do. She stood behind her jab, and she did take that half step forward, closing the gap, and literally taking the fight to an expert like Juarez.
And you guys, we talked about it, Benny and Magic Man. Patty Juarez wasn't the Patty Juarez that we've seen before because of Monica Medina.
Yeah, you got to credit Monica Medina. She was very, very, again, I'll use the word crafty, changing distances. She was coming with these over-the-top right hands, which...
Okay, we will leave them to their post-match speaker, their post-match wrap-up. Claudia wearing a nice floral print, looking very, very... Anyway, then again, she always leaves me speechless. Anyway, speaking of leaving things speechless, we have to say bye-bye to those kind folks. I will, of course, probably get in trouble for doing doing a little bit of the boxing for you folks out there in the audience. Phil, Teenage Mutant Ninja. Oh, wait a minute. We got to do it this way. Well, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Phil in a half shell of turtle power. My friend, welcome. Glad you can be with us. Glad we can be anywhere. I forgot to. Thank you. Anyway, I forgot to say that our scoreboard is presented, not sponsored, but presented by the good folks at Caesars Scorecard. No, Sportsbook, excuse me. I can read. Let's try that again. Hey, this is live. Anything can happen. What am I looking for? Oh, yes. Our scoreboards are always presented by Caesars Sportsbook and Casino. Remember, we are all Caesars, but even Caesars know when they have reached their limit. And if you need a little assistance in that department, there's some great people that can help you out at the National Problem Gambling Helpline, 1-800-522-4700. That's 1-800-522-4700. And now that we've done that, we got some minor league baseball action to tell you about, and we're going to do that. And we got some some basketball, hockey, and a bunch of headlines, and we're going to have some fun doing this. Yes, we're going to have fun. Ain't you happy to be here? Okay. Here we go in the bottom of the 8th. Sacramento over Salt Lake right now, 7-1. Final scores, Jacksonville over Scranton Wilkes-Barre by a score of 3-0, 3-5-1 for the Ville, 0-6-1 for Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Buffalo over Columbus, 4-2, 4-5-2 for Buffalo, 2-8-1 for Columbus. That was in game numero dos, in game numero uno, because it was a doubleheader. Columbus beat Buffalo 4-3, 4-6-2 for Columbus, 3-7-2 for Buffalo. Louisville beat Omaha 3-0, 3-9-0 for Louisville, 0-4-0 for Omaha. That was in game 2. In game 1, it was Omaha beating Louisville 5-1, 5-7-0 for Omaha, 1-5-0 for Louisville. Rochester over Syracuse 8-0, 8-11-0 for Rochester, 0-2-1 for the Qs. Gwinnett over Norfolk 7-4, 7-10-1 for Gwinnett, 4-8-2 for Norfolk. Final in 10 innings, Worcester over Lehigh Valley 2-0, 2-6-0 for Worcester, 0-7-1 for Lehigh Valley. Charlotte, or Charlotte if you prefer, beat Durham 11-3, 11-14-0 for Charlotte, 3-7-1 for Durham. Nashville, baby. Oh, yes, Nashville. They beat Toledo by a score of 5-0. 5-7-1 for Nashville. 0-4-0 for Toledo. Oh, yeah. They didn't take good care of business. Memphis. Yes, I know about Memphis. I am the king, after all. Memphis over Iowa, 10-5, 10-11-2 for Memphis, 5-7-2 for Iowa. Oklahoma City over Reno, 9-2, 9-10-0 for Oklahoma City, 2-6-0 for Reno. Indianapolis over St. Paul, 7-4, 7-11-3 for Indianapolis, 4-8-2 for St. Paul. Round Rock over Albuquerque, 14-3, 14-18-1 for Round Rock, 3-8-0 for Albuquerque. El Paso over Sugarland, 14-5, 14-12-2 for El Paso, 5-10-1 for Sugarland, baby. Tacoma and Vegas postponed due to rain. It rains in Vegas? I think they were in Tacoma. Oh, yeah, probably. Okay, let's go from AAA to AA. And the lone game that is still going on right now is in the bottom of the 9th inning. It's Wichita over Corpus Christi. And we're going to call this not a final, but something other than. because Corpus Christi leads Wichita 14-13, 14-15-0 for Corpus Christi, 13-14-1 for Wichita. Final score, Somerset over Portland, 9-6. 9-14-0 for Somerset, 6-9-1 for Portland. Hartford over Richmond, 9-3, 9-9-0 for Hartford, 3-6-0 for Richmond. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bowie over Erie, 7-1, 7-10-1 for Bowie, 1-5-0 for Erie. Reading over Binghamton, 11-2, 11-13-1 for Reading, 2-4-0 for Binghamton. Harrisburg over Altoona, 3-2, 3-5-0 for Harrisburg, 2-1-0 for Altoona. Akron over New Hampshire, 9-7, 9-11-1 for Akron. 7-9-2 for New Hampshire. Mississippi over Pensacola, 9-1, 9-13-0 for Mississippi, 1-6-3 for Pensacola. Birmingham over Chattanooga, 8-7, 8-9-0 for Birmingham, 7-13-2 for Chattanooga. Frisco over San Antonio, 10-6, 10-12-0 for Frisco, 6-14-0 for San Antonio. Rocket City over Tennessee, 8-1, 8-12-0 for Rocket City, 1-5-0 for Tennessee. In 11 innings, Biloxi, speaking of Mississippi, Biloxi beat Montgomery. I don't know if they played bare knuckles baseball, but fascination. Biloxi 6, Montgomery 5 in 11 innings, 6-8-0 for Biloxi, 5-8-1 for Montgomery, Alabama. Northwest Arkansas beat Midland in 10 innings, 9-7, 9-15-0 for Northwest Arkansas, 7-10-1 for Midland. Tulsa over Springfield, 4-3, 4-9-0 for Tulsa, 3-3-2 for Springfield. Arkansas over Amarillo, 8-4, 8-12-0 for Arkansas, 4-5-2 for Amarillo. All right. We're tap dancing this one, folks. Hurrah, hurrah. Let's keep this puppy going, shall we? Top of the 9th inning. It's Vancouver 5, Hillsborough 6. And if they are in a final score, don't worry about it. We'll let you know, hopefully. Jersey Shore over Greenville, 3-2, 3-5-0 for Jersey Shore, 2-6-2 for Greenville. That was in Game 2. In Game 1, it was Jersey Shore sweep. Jersey Shore over Greenville, 5-1, 5-8-0 Jersey Shore, 1-2-0 Greenville. Quad Cities over Fort Wayne, 11-3, 11-11-0 for the Quad, 3-8-1 for Fort Wayne. That was in Game 2. In Game 1, the Quad did it again, 6-2. Final score over Fort Wayne, 6-9-0 for the Quad, 2-7-1 for Fort Wayne. In 10 innings, Rome if you want to, but your feet might get tired. Yeah. Rome beat Hudson Valley 6-2, 6-10-0 for Rome, 2-5-1 for Hudson Valley PTA. Asheville over Greensboro, 8-4, 8-13-0 for Asheville, 4-7-2 for Greensboro. Dayton over West Michigan, 3-2, 3-6-2. 12-15-18. 3-6-2 for Dayton, 2-4-0 for West Michigan. In 11 innings, Aberdeen over Wilmington, 3-2, 3-8-1 for Aberdeen, 2-4-2 for Wilmington. Hickory over Winston-Salem, 7-3, 7-6-0 for Hickory, 3-4-1 for Winston-Salem. Great Lakes over South Bend, 13-10. 13-10-1 for Great Lakes, 10-11-4 for South Bend. Lake County over Peoria, 4-1, 4-8-1 for Lake County, 1-2-3 for Peoria. Final in 10 innings, and the Lugnuts survived. They beat Beloit 1-0, 1-3-2 for Lansing, 0-3-0 for Beloit. Cedar Rapids over Wisconsin, 8-3, 8-6-0 Cedar Rapids, 3-7-3 for Wisconsin. Bowling Green over Brooklyn. Hey, how about that? Brooklyn. Bowling Green, 9-13-3. Brooklyn, 8-9-1. Everett, he heard of who? Over Spokane, 12-5, 12-15-4 for Everett, 5-12-2 for Spokane. Tri-Cities and Eugene, they were postponed due to rotten weather. Mother Nature is not a baseball fan. Let's go to single A, and then we're done with baseball for tonight. Then we got hockey. We got football. We have got USFL. We have got a fan-controlled league as well. We're going to tell you all about that, give you some scores from there in a short little moment. But right now, top of the eighth inning, it's Stockton over Fresno, 10-4. Final scores: Kannapolis over Carolina, 4, 7, 10, and 1 for Kannapolis, 4, 8, and 2 for Carolina. That was in game 2. In game 1, Carolina made a split, beat Kannapolis 4-3, 4, 7, 1 for Carolina, 3, 4, 0 for Kannapolis. Down East over Fayetteville, 4-3, 4, 7, 1 for Down East, 3-7-3 for Fayetteville. Fredericksburg over Salem, 7-6, 7-9-0 for Fredericksburg, 6-6-0 for Salem. That was in game 2. In game 1, it was Salem 3, Fredericksburg 1, 3-7-1 for Salem, 1-4-1 for Fredericksburg. Another doubleheader, Palm Beach defeated Daytona. In fact, they swept the doubleheader. Game 2, 6-5, 6-6-1 Palm Beach, 5-7-1 Daytona. Game 1, Palm Beach did it to Daytona again, 8-4, 8-11-0 for Palm Beach, 4-7-1 for Daytona. Clearwater over Jupiter, 6-4, 6-10-1 for Clearwater, 4-6-2 for Jupiter. Lakeland over Tampa by a score of 6-2, 6-10-1 for Lakeland, 2-6-1 for Tampa. Charleston over Delmarva, 8-3, 8-8-0 for Charleston, 3-7-2 for Delmarva. Augusta over Myrtle Beach, 5-3, 5-7-0 for Augusta, 3-10-0 for Myrtle Beach. Final in 11 innings, Lynchburg over Columbia, 3-2, 3-6-0 for Lynchburg, 2-8-1 for Columbia. Dunedin over St. Lucie, 3-0, 3-6-0 for Dunedin, 0-4-1 for St. Lucie. Fort Myer over Bradenton, 9-2, 9-9-0 for Fort Myer, 2-3-2 for Bradenton. Inland Empire over Lake Elsinore, 9-6, 9-14-2 for Inland Empire. 6-11-3 for Lake Elsinore. Modesto over San Jose, 2-1. San Jose, meet my little friend. Hi, I'm Pepe. Modesto over San Jose, 2-1, 2-4-0 for Modesto, 1-9-1. San Jose. Rancho Cucamonga over Visalia, 10-1, 10-7-3 for Rancho Cucamonga, 1-4-1 for Visalia. And guess what? That's it for our baseball segment. Kumbaya. All right, let us now project ourselves in the realm of hockey. That's right, we got the realm of hockey, which is more like the weirdness of hockey. And yeah, let's get to the NBA. Ba-boom. All right, here we go, kiddies. And well, we didn't actually have an NBA. Can give you the preview. The Celtics take on the Heat in the winner take all, as in Game 7. The series is tied at 3. Celtics and Heat duel it out tomorrow night at 8:30. That game will be on ESPN. And the winner of that game, if I'm not mistaken, will play against Golden State for the NBA Finals. I should not be mistaken. Why should I not be mistaken? Anyway, speaking of which, excuse me, I did not call for bonbons. I called for our hockey. There we go. Nicely. Everything is nice. And let's see how good things went. Well. Looks like there'll be a Game 7 in this one as well. Rangers over the Hurricane, 5-2. This series is tied at 3. So, by the way, the 3 stars were Cheidel for New York Rangers, 2 goals. Shesterkin for the Rangers, 37 saves. And Goodrow for the Rangers was so good they didn't bring the information up. So that means here is the board of mentally disturbed checkers. In other words, we're going to the bracket. I'll let you see where things are right now. As it pertains to the let's see. Monday, Rangers at Hurricane, 8:00 on ESPN. That's right. And let's see. That means that we are still 1 or 2. No, we're 1 away because we know that in the semifinals it will be Colorado versus Edmonton, and the defending champion that is in the Western Conference, Colorado Edmonton. In the East, it is the defending two-time Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the winner of Carolina and the New York Rangers. That is going to be fun. That is in the conference finals. And I'm going to say this. This is going to be a very strange game. I mean, both series are going to be fun, but this one in particular is going to be strange. Okay, so let's get out of the lovely thing we like to call the NHL. NHL, ho, ho, ho. There we go. Hi there. I gotta trim my mustache. Oh, yeah, we also got some boxing. Davis versus Romero in a complete fight card. And of course, we also got football. In fact, we're going to go to football right now, as a matter of fact. Yeah, let's go to football right now, as a matter of fact. Yes, let's see. Do we do? Yes, we do. Yep, there it is, USFL. So right now we're going to the USFL and the Week 7 Fun-Filled Fiestas. Let's get to the scores from Week 7 of the United States Football League. Come on, Week 7. Oops. Okay, in Week 7 right now, it is, let's see. Oh, yeah. The New Jersey Generals beat the Tampa Bay Bandits 20-13. Overtime. That's right. We got overtime. And what time, kiddies? It is New Orleans Breakers 27, the Michigan Panthers 27. Thank you. And right now they're just right now getting started with overtime. So there you go. Tomorrow it'll be the Birmingham Stallions, Pittsburgh Maulers, and the Philadelphia Stars taking on the Houston Gamblers. Now, you are probably saying to yourself, Steve, is that all the football? No, there is one more football that we bring you, and it is 2 years old. It is called fan-controlled football, and you can see those games. You're kidding. It's over? No. Okay, here we go. Fan-controlled football, it is literally where the fans control the game. That's right. This is a football league where the fans suggest the plays. They control it. They control the game. Yes, I am not kidding. Okay, let us head over to, and of course, this is the final week before the playoffs. Let's see how they did. How did they do, you may ask yourself? Well, let's see. We gotta zoop up here. Okay, here we go. Okay, 7th week of fan-controlled football, FCF. We had the Kingpins going up against the Board Ape Football Club, and the Kingpins beat the Board Apes by a score of 24-20. So we go from there to the other games they're in. Oh, there. Get back up there. There we go. And our second game, you had the Stars. They should have been Stars going up against the Galaxy Bears. Is that true? No, the Glacier Boys going up against the should have been Stars, and the Glacier Boys kicked ass 28-20 was the final score of that game. Let's see. Man, we go far and wide, oh Canada. And in the games that we had there, the 8 OK 8 OKI the 8 OK, they beat the Knights of Deben. Is that right? The 8 OKI beat the Knights of Dijon by a score of 36-30 in overtime. That is correcto. It is a shock. It was in overtime. They have a strange overtime, I guarantee you that. And the final game of the evening, the Zappas took on the Beast. And did the Beast tame the Zappers? No. The Zappers beat the Beast 42-38. So we are the league is the regular season is over. But believe it or not, let's see. Thank you. Believe it or not, we got playoffs. Playoffs? Yes, playoffs. We got playoffs. So how about the playoffs, you may ask, you may inquire within the playoff season. Well, we're going to tell you the playoffs. Playoffs, yes, playoffs. There are playoffs, and we will find the denizens. Actually, let's see here. Can we have the standings? Do we have standings here? Yes, we do. Okay. So the 4 teams that will be going to the playoffs are the Board Ape Football Club, the Knights of Dijon, and the Should Have Been Stars, and Itoki. So those are the ones that will be going to the playoffs. We will have the official word probably tomorrow, so you may want to stay in touch with us. But man, a football league where the fans control the plays and everything. That is awesome. And they're 2 years old. You can see their games on Twitch, Peacock, NBC LX digital network, and in around the world on DAZN. Now, did I forget everything? No, I did not. Okay. Just want to make sure of that. Let's do some business here, and that is to give you a report on boxing. Yo, Adrian. So let's go to it with my impression of Rocky Balboa, shall we? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Eduardo Ramirez, he defeated Luis Mendez via majority decision. 95-95, 96-94, 98-92. Yo. Jesus Ramirez defeated Luke Santamaria via unanimous decision. 98-92, 97-93, 97-93. Sid Hud Hike. Eris Landry Lara, the champion, retained against Gary Spike O'Sullivan via an 8th round TKO. Yo, Adrian! And their last match is the main event for the WBA regular lightweight title. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Rolando Rolly Romero. We have no word yet because it's just underway. Yahoo. Okay, so we will get you all the information and everything else you need because why? We can. We can and we will. There we go. Ah, yes. Let's begin. Okay, right now we do have a little, and sad to say, Cincinnati Red outfielder Tommy Pham has been suspended 3 games and fined an undisclosed amount by Major League Baseball for inappropriate conduct prior to Friday night's game against San Francisco Giants. Pham said he had accepted a 3-game suspension that resulted from his dispute with Jock Pederson of the Giants. The suspension began with Friday night's game and will spend the final 2 games of the weekend series between the Giants and Reds in Cincinnati. Michael Hill, the senior vice president for on-field prep of Major League Baseball, made the announcement today. According to Pederson and multiple reports, Phil. You'll never guess why he got suspended. That's right. It was the love slap, baby love slap. That's right. Pham allegedly slapped Pederson, Will Smith style, because of a dispute within a fantasy football league in which the 2 players participated. You can't make this story up. You know that, Chico. Okay, let's keep going here. And here we go. More headlines. The Chicago White Sox designated veteran lefty starter Dallas Keuchel for assignment on Saturday, which means aloha. The move removes Keuchel from the 40-man roster and gives the club 7 days to trade him or place him on irrevocable outright waivers. The decision to do this to Keuchel means the White Sox will be on the hook for the remainder of his $18 million salary for 2022. The 34-year-old Keuchel has struggled badly across state starts. He's pitched to a 7.88 ERA with 20 strikeouts and 20 walks, 18 unintentional, and 32 innings. In 2021, Keuchel registered a 5.28 ERA with 105 runs allowed in 162 innings. The Sox signed Keuchel to a 3-year, $55.5 million contract prior to the abbreviated 2020 season, and he fared quite well in his first year with Chicago as he put up a 1.99 ERA in 11 starts. Since then, he's met with little success. A 5-time Gold Glover and the 2015 AL Cy Young winner, Keuchel has never boasted good velocity, but his deep repertoire and strong ground ball tendencies have afforded him much success earlier in his career. This season, however, he's posting the lowest ground ball rate of his career. So, and the White Sox don't even have a deep rotation. But the reemergence of veteran right-hander Johnny Cueto may have given them the motivation to cut bait with Keuchel. It remains to be seen who will fill Keuchel's spot in the rotation. Should be someone good. There we go. Anyway, let's give you some soccer. And of course, that means UEFA Championship, as Real Madrid might not be leaving the French capital with Kylian Mbappe in their luggage, but they are taking a 14th UEFA Champions League trophy home with them after a 1-0 win over Liverpool at Stade de France on Saturday. Before the game, it was delayed a little bit because of a little crowd control, or shall we say a sort of lack of crowd control. And we'll tell you about that on tomorrow's sports show. But right now, if you want to do that, we'll do that. We'll just see. Okay. Why don't we hold off that? I'll hold off our media report because we are slowly entering the last few moments of our broadcast, and we will just condense And here we go. We condense with love. Okay, in the Champions League, in the UEFA Champions League final, Real Madrid over Liverpool 1-0. In League Two playoffs, Port Vale over Mansfield Town 3-0. In the playoff semifinals in the National League of Soccer, Grimsby Town over Wrexham 5-4. Australian A-League, Western United over Melbourne City 2-1. In the streets of Brazil, Red Bull Bragantino and Goiás tied at 1. Sao Paulo and Sierra 2-2. Brazil also another game that ended also in a tie. Juventude and Fortaleza 1-1. Let's see. Let's go to Major League Soccer. LA Football Club over San Jose Earthquakes 3-2. Columbus over Atlanta 2-1. New York Red Bulls over DC 4-1. Toronto over Chicago 3-2. Montreal over Cincinnati 4-3. New England and Philadelphia tied at 1. Dallas beat Orlando 3-1. And that is your soccer report. Do we have time? Yeah, we do. We'll have to speed it up. Okay, we got one more little daddy, and then we are done for tonight. And tomorrow we're bringing karaoke to the show. Okay, so let's boop. Let's boop again. Okay. In Italian basketball playoffs, Olimpia Milano, I don't think they're any relation to Lissa Milano. They beat Sassari 88-71. Spanish basketball playoffs, Real Madrid over Manresa 83-74. Valencia over Baskonia 89-82. In the World Championship playoffs of hockey, Finland beat the United States and 4-3, and Canada defeated the Czech Republic 6-1. In Japan, Japanese baseball, Hanshin Tigers over the Chibalati Marines 6-2. Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks beat Hiroshima Carp 11-1. Yomiuri Giants over the Nippon Ham Fighters 8-4. Chunichi Dragons over the Yorick Buffaloes 4-1. The Occult Swallows over the Rakuten Golden Eagles 11-4. Seibu Lions over the Yokohama Bay Stars 10-5. Games that are just starting. We have 4 of them all in the second inning. Game 2, the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks. They lead the Hiroshima Carp in the second inning, 1-0. Oric Buffaloes leads the Chunichi Dragons, also in the second, 1-0. And also in the second, the Rakuten Golden Eagles over the Occult Swallows, 1-0. And in the third, Seibu Lions and the Yokohama Bay Stars are zapped at 0. Okay, let's give you a brief update now. 7th inning, Toronto over Los Angeles, 3-2. Also in the 7th inning, Pittsburgh, San Diego tied at 1. And in the 8th inning, the Seattle Mariners lead the Houston Astros 6-0. In the Korea Baseball Organization, Kia Tigers over the SSG Landers 9-3. Kaiwoom Heroes over the Lodi Giants 6-3. Hanwha Eagles over the KT Wiz Swan 9-8. LG Twins over the Samsung Lions 9-5. NC Dinos over the Doosan Bears 5-0. And that's it. We have done the Dia Impossible. Would you like to know what the Impossible was? Well, we don't know. Yeah, we do. That is it for us for our scoreboard and everything else. Glad you were here. Glad to have been here. And tomorrow we will get you all updated on all the scores and everything else. Plus, we'll do some karaoke. Yep, I'm going to sing Sinatra karaoke style. So please be with us for that. And I want to say thank you all very much for joining us for this fun-filled hour. And I can't wait to see how it all came to be. But that is it for us. We will see you tomorrow night at midnight Eastern time for our entire crew. I'm Steve, the Baxman Baxley, saying thank you for joining us. Good night and God bless. And always remember, keep your sporty balls bright and sparkly. And also, what is it that we always say? I should write it down. Keep your sporty balls shiny. There we go. And clean. So thanks, everybody. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. We'll talk to you tomorrow, and we'll do some karaoke as well. Good night, everybody.